Hi there, Lesli Bitel here. Struggling with SEO? Do you feel like it's a puzzle that's just too complicated to solve? Well, trust me, I've been right where you are, scratching my head, wondering how I could get my own private practice to pop up on Google without having to become a tech wizard overnight. But here's the thing, I really have cracked the code, and I want to share right here in this video the secrets of SEO with you. So today we're going to keep it simple, straightforward, and even have a little bit of fun. We'll go through some easy SEO strategies that can make a huge difference in your practice. So grab that beverage of choice, settle in, and let's give your private practice the online spotlight it deserves. Now, if we haven't met yet, my name is Lesli Bitel, and I am all about helping health pros just like you navigate the business side of building a profitable online practice, SEO included. And with my background as a registered dietitian nutritionist, practice building expert, and mentor for my fellow health professionals, I have seen firsthand how the right online strategies can transform a practice. So in today's video, we're going to be diving into the essentials of SEO, everything from picking those perfect keywords to making sure your website is a magnet for potential clients. I'll share the tips, tricks, easy to implement strategies, even if you're not a tech person. So think of this as your mini SEO bootcamp designed specifically for health professionals. We're going to cover how to make your website not just visible, but irresistible to those search engines and, more importantly, to your ideal clients. And before we jump in, here's a little teaser. I'll also be revealing the one SEO mistake that many health pros make and how you can avoid it to stay ahead of the competition. So stay with me because we'll be covering all of this and much more. So you don't want to miss a single strategy. All right, so let's talk about why SEO is such a big deal for health professionals in private practice. Now, you know that SEO isn't just some fancy digital marketing jargon, right? It is actually a superpower in our toolkit. It's about getting your practice seen by the right people at the right time. And in the digital age, that, my friend, is gold. So think of SEO as your online megaphone. It helps your website shout out loud in a crowded online space so potential clients can find you easily, whether that's someone searching for the best dietitian in town, a skilled chiropractor, or an expert integrative health practitioner. Using SEO helps your name pop up where it should. Now, I get it. SEO can feel like stepping into a whole new world, especially if you feel a little bit more at home with client health charts versus Google charts. But here's the good news, you don't need to be a tech guru to get this right. SEO is less about complex algorithms and much more about understanding what your clients are looking for and how to make your practice visible to them. So we're going to explore some straightforward strategies that you can literally start using today. No tech headaches, just simple, effective ways to boost your online presence. And the best part, these strategies are very doable, even if you're juggling a private practice. All right, so let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the world of SEO where every click counts and every search is an opportunity to grow your practice. And before we take a deeper dive, let's first make sure you're in the right place, shall we? So, this is about SEO. So, you are in the right place if you are a dietitian, chiropractor, naturopathic physician, or other integrative health professional, again, in private practice, and you want to organically attract more right fit leads to your website without having to resort to expensive ads. Remember, you are the hero in this health world every day making a difference, and this information is crafted just for you. I know many of you are reasonably comfortable with technology. You've got your practice website up and running, you're on social media, and you're probably no stranger to digital tools. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty of SEO, well, that might feel like a different ball game, and that's completely okay. You don't need to be a tech wizard to benefit from today's tips and strategies. We'll be focusing on SEO in a way that really makes sense to you. Practical, straightforward, and without all the tech jargon. So, whether you're just starting to dip your toes into the digital world or looking to enhance your existing online presence, I think you'll be in the right place. So, whether you're just starting to dip your toes into the digital world or looking to enhance your online presence, you are in the right spot. So, let's make SEO less of a mystery and more of a powerful tool in your online health practice arsenal. All right, so let's break down what SEO actually means. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And I know that can sound like a mouthful, but it's really just a fancy way of saying making your website more attractive to the search engines such as Google. Now, why does this matter so much? Because the easier it is for Google to find and like your site, the easier it is for potential clients to find you as well. So, you want to think of the internet as a huge library and Google as the librarian. When someone searches for something like best dietitian near me or naturopathic physician, Google wants to guide them to the most relevant, helpful website. So, at the end of the day, SEO is about convincing Google that your website is exactly what these searchers are looking for. Now, you might have heard terms such as SERP and ranking. So, let's dig in and talk about what these mean. SERP, SERP stands for Search Engine Results Page, and that's the page you see after you've typed something in Google. Your ranking, on the other hand, is where your website appears on that page. And note that the higher your ranking, the more likely people are to click on your site. And that's what we want. We want to climb up those rankings so your practice gets noticed. So, in simple terms, SEO is about making your website the star of the show in Google's eyes. It's about using certain strategies to climb up those search results and to get in front of the people who are looking for exactly the kind of health services you offer. And don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. I'll be guiding you through each step in this video. Now, at the heart of SEO are keywords, and these are words or phrases that people type into Google when they're looking for something. So, for your practice, keywords might be, for example, nutritionist in New York City, back pain relief, or maybe holistic health services. So, they're essentially the bridge connecting your potential client to your website. Now, why are these keywords important? Because they help you to understand what your clients are searching for and how they're searching for it. So, when you do this, when you know this, you can tailor your website's content to match these searches. It's sort of like having a conversation where you're using the exact words that your clients are using. So, how do you figure out what are these magic words? Well, first, start with what you know. Ask yourself, what services do I offer and what might my clients type into Google to find these services? Then there are some simple tools and techniques that can help you. For example, Google's own keyword planner is a great place to start. It's free and it shows you how often certain words are searched and how those searches have changed over time. And I'll be sure to link Keyword Planner in the description so that you can check it out yourself. Another method is to simply start typing a phrase into Google and just see what autocomplete suggestions pop up. These are often common searches related to your field. And remember, the goal is to find keywords that are relevant to your practice and that your potential clients are actually using. So, once you've got a list of all of these keywords, you can start weaving them into your website's content in your blog posts, your service descriptions, even the titles and headings. And this is how you start climbing up those Google rankings to get your practice noticed. Now, hey, if you are finding this information helpful and interesting and you're new here, I'd love for you to hit that like button and to subscribe to my channel. It really is a great way to stay updated with more tips and insights that can help your practice thrive. And if you're already a subscriber, why not share this video with a colleague or friend in the health profession? Let's spread the knowledge and help each other grow. And I do want to thank you for your support. It really means a lot. Now, let's keep the momentum going with another key aspect of SEO that's super important for your online practice. The content on your website is like the heart of your online presence. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. So, quality content is what keeps people on your site, engaging them, and ultimately convincing them that you are the right health professional for their needs. So, what is it that makes content high quality? Well, first, it needs to be informative and valuable to your clients as well as your potential clients. This could be a blog post, maybe about common issues that your ideal client faces, tips about maintaining a healthy lifestyle, or maybe even an explanation of the services you offer. So, I want you to think about the questions your clients frequently ask and use those as a starting point for your content. But here's the key: while your content should be client focused, it also needs to be optimized for the search engines. And this is where those keywords we've talked about earlier really come into play. By naturally incorporating relevant keywords into your content, you're not only speaking your patient's language, but making it easier for the search engines to understand and rank your site. And remember, the goal is to create content that resonates with both your audience and Google. It really is a balancing act. You're writing for your people, but keeping the search engines in mind. And don't worry, again, you do not have to be a Pulitzer Prize winning writer to do this. It's about being authentic, clear, and helpful. So start thinking about what unique insights and expertise that you can share. What are the stories and experiences from your practice that could benefit others? This really is your chance to shine as a health professional and make a real impact online. Now, moving on to another important component of SEO, and that is optimizing your website. Now, this might sound technical, but I promise it really is about those small, manageable tweaks that ultimately make a big difference. So, let's focus on a few key areas, including blog titles, image size and names, meta descriptions, and mobile friendly design. So, blog titles. So, your blog titles are kind of like a headline in a newspaper. They really need to grab attention. So, we want to make sure that they're clear, engaging, and include your main keywords. A good title not only piques our interest, but tells the search engine that what your content's about. So, for example, 5 ways to reduce back pain is direct and keyword rich. Meta descriptions. Now, these are brief descriptions that appear under your website's title in the search results, and they should be concise, compelling, and summarize the page's content. Meta descriptions don't directly affect rankings, but they do influence click through rates. Let's talk mobile friendly design. Now, with more people using smartphones to search the web, having a mobile friendly website honestly is a non negotiable. Your site should look good and be easy to navigate on all devices. Nowadays, most modern website platforms offer mobile responsive templates, so make sure that you are using one and remember to check on your own cell phone and tablet to make sure that it really looks good. This not only improves user experience, it's super important for search engines. And remember, these tweaks aren't just about making Google happy, they really are about creating a better, more engaging experience for your potential clients. And each small change is really a step towards making your site more visible and attractive to both search engines and to the people that you want to reach. Now, have you ever wondered how some health practices seem to have a great online reputation, almost like everyone's talking about them? Well, a big part of that online reputation comes down to something called backlinks. But what exactly are backlinks and why are they so important? So it's helpful to think of backlinks as the digital word of mouth. So, what they are links from other websites to your sites. It's kind of like having someone vouch for you in the online world. Because when reputable sites link to yours, it tells search engines, hey, the site's trustworthy and valuable. So, let me give you an example. Imagine you wrote a fabulous article, I don't know, about nutrition strategies to optimize brain health. So let's say a well known magazine finds your article valuable and links it to their site. Now, that is a backlink. It's a signal to the search engines that your content is credible and worth sharing. So, how do you get these valuable backlinks? Well, one ethical way is through guest blogging. So, what you want to do is reach out to reputable sites in your field and offer to write a guest post. This not only gives you a platform to share your expertise, but also earns you a backlink to your site. Another way is through my favorite strategy, and that is collaborations. So, here you want to partner with other health pros or wellness platforms for webinars, podcasts, or joint articles. Now, when it comes to collaborations, there are many opportunities, not just online, but in your own backyard and your local community as well. For instance, imagine you're a dietitian, let's say specializing in gluten free diets for celiac. Maybe you could partner with a local bakery that offers gluten free options for a community event. And this type of collaboration not only benefits both businesses, but can also lead to valuable backlinks from local event pages or community blogs. And speaking of local events, if you are interested in learning more about leveraging health fairs and community gatherings to boost your practice, I've got just the thing for you. I've created a detailed video all about maximizing your impact at health fairs and local events. I'll pop up a link right here in the video for you to click on, and you will also find it in the description right here below. It is packed with tips and strategies to make the most of these opportunities. Now, remember, building backlinks is about creating meaningful connections both online as well as in your local community. And it's these connections that really can help build your practice's reputation and visibility, making you the go to resource in your field. Now, let's shift gears just for a moment and talk about the power of social media in the world of SEO. So, you might be wondering, how does my social media activity impact my website's search engine rankings? Well, it is all about visibility, engagement, and driving traffic to your site. So, have you ever posted something on social media and then seen a surge in website visits? Or maybe you've noticed more inquiries about your services after a particularly engaging post. Well, that's social media working its SEO magic. Social media doesn't directly influence your search engine rankings, but it does play a crucial role in your overall online presence. It's kind of like a megaphone amplifying your content and brand to a broader audience. And when you're active on social media, you increase the chances of your content being shared, liked, and most importantly, seen by potential clients. And here's the kicker: every time someone shares your content on social media, it creates a pathway back to your site. These social signals may not be direct ranking factors, but they lead to more visibility, higher traffic, and ultimately a stronger online presence. And this can really indirectly boost your SEO efforts. So, how can you tap into the power of social media to help support your SEO efforts? Well, here's some very practical tips. First, consistent messaging and branding will help build trust and recognition. And when people see the same logos, colors, and style across the platforms, it really does reinforce your professional image. Next, share quality content. So, you want to post content that's valuable to your audience. And this could be tips, insights from your practice, or updates about your services. High quality, engaging content is more likely to be shared, increasing its reach. Use keywords strategically. Here, you want to incorporate relevant keywords into your social media posts and profiles. This can help your content show up in social media searches and even in search engines. Next, engage with your audience. Social media really is a two-way street, so you want to respond to comments, participate in discussions, and engage with one another's content. Engagement helps build community around your brand and drives traffic to your site. You want to promote your website content. Use your social media platforms to share blog posts, new service offerings, or any valuable content from your site. This not only drives traffic to your site, but also showcases your expertise. Next, leverage different platforms. So don't limit yourself to just one social media platform. Explore where your target audience spends their time, be it Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and establish a presence there. While social media may not directly impact your SEO in the traditional sense, it is a powerful tool in your digital marketing arsenal. And by increasing your visibility, engaging your audience, and driving traffic to your site, you are setting the stage for better search engine rankings and a thriving online practice. And hey, if you're enjoying these insights and looking for more ways to enhance your private practice's online presence, make sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I share regular updates, tips, and resources that can help you to stay ahead in the digital world. So I'll be sure to put the links in the description for my Instagram and Facebook so that we can connect there. So let's talk about some SEO pitfalls and common mistakes to avoid. So when it comes to SEO, it's just as important to know what not to do as what to do. And in my experience working with health professionals, I've noticed some common SEO pitfalls that can really hold your practice back. So let's talk about these mistakes and, more importantly, how you can stay clear of these. So first up, overusing keywords. This is a big one. It's so tempting to think that the more you use the keywords, the better your site will rank. But here's the catch. Search engines have gotten smarter. They can tell when you're stuffing your content with too many keywords and they don't like it. It makes your content sound unnatural and it can really hurt your rankings. So instead, focus on using keywords naturally and sparingly. Think quality over quantity. Your content should flow smoothly with keywords fitting in seamlessly. And this not only pleases search engines, but makes for a much better reading experience for your clients. Next, ignoring mobile users. In today's world, more people are using their phones to search the web than ever before. If your website is not mobile friendly, you are missing out on a huge chunk of potential traffic. Plus, search engines prioritize mobile friendly sites for their rankings. So be sure to test your site on various devices to ensure that it's easy to navigate and read. A mobile-friendly site is a must-have in your SEO toolkit. Now, another common mistake is neglecting local SEO. As a health professional, your local community is a gold mine. And if you're not optimizing for local searches, you're not reaching your most relevant clients, even if your practice is 100% virtual. So make sure that your Google business profile is up to date, include your local keywords in your content, and engage with local online communities. Local SEO is about making sure your practice is visible to the right people in your own backyard. And lastly, forgetting about analytics. SEO isn't a set it and forget it kind of deal. It's really important to check regularly on how your website's performing. Tools such as Google Analytics can provide invaluable insights into your site's traffic, how users are finding you, and what content is resonating with them. Use these insights to refine that SEO strategy. What's working? What's not working? SEO really is an ongoing process, and staying informed is your key to success. And remember, SEO is a powerful tool, but it is a delicate balance. Avoiding these common pitfalls, and you're well on your way to a more visible, impactful online presence. And if you're looking for more in-depth guidance on navigating the SEO landscape, don't hesitate to reach out. I offer personalized coaching and resources tailored specifically for health professionals. So together we can fine-tune your SEO strategy to ensure that your online practice stands out online. All right, there you have it, a comprehensive guide to SEO for health pros. So, we've covered a lot today, from understanding the basics of SEO, the importance of keywords to creating quality content, optimizing your website, leveraging local SEO, building backlinks, and using social media to boost that online presence. And remember, SEO is a journey, it is not a destination. It really is all about making continuous improvements and staying updated with the latest trends and best practices. I promise you the effort you put in is worth it. By implementing these strategies, you're not just improving your website's visibility, you're building a stronger, more accessible practice that ultimately can reach and help more people. So I encourage you to start implementing what we've talked about today. Begin with small steps like reviewing your website for keyword optimization or setting up your Google business profile. Every little action counts and brings you closer to achieving your SEO goals. And if you've ever felt overwhelmed or unsure about where to start, remember, you are not alone. There's a community of health professionals out there all working towards similar goals. I'll leave some links for you in the description to help connect you with other like-minded professionals. And I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this information really helpful and inspiring. And if you did, I'd be so grateful if you hit that like button and subscribe to get more content like this. And please don't forget to share this video with your friends in the health professional world. All right, so until next time, keep making a difference in people's lives, and here's to your success in the online world. Take care.